I think people should be vetted before they're allowed to have kids. Seriously, if you have to go through all those thorough checks to adopt a dog, then how come any old scumbag is allowed to procreate? We don't need certain people passing on their genes and continuing their family line. For example, people who live in houses without driveways. Oh, how common. Cyclists, well, they should get compulsory castration. Unless, of course, they've castrated themselves by sitting on their own bollocks. Also, people who kick balls in the park. Oh, scum of the earth. Oh, but they might grow up to be a pro footballer one day. Oh yes, because of the Pill of Society, aren't they? Pro footballers. Previously, when I was forced to watch the men's kicky ball with my dear papa, we used to play a game called Guess How Many Bastard Children That One Has. It was a very fun game. Very fun indeed. What we do want to see more of is women who can kick a football, because the legs on a woman who can kick a football is just like, I just want to rap. Anyway, back into character. Range Rovers. I love their cars and I love their drivers, and we definitely need more of those. And you know, right-wing Tory uppity people who don't use the welfare system. The welfare system, that's it. I've never heard of it, I've never used it myself. Although obviously the people who sort of drive Range Rovers will never actually contribute to the welfare system because, you know, they're so rich they can afford accountants to find those loopholes. Those darn loopholes that I can't find myself, but I've heard they're there. I live in a town where the 4x4s outnumber the people, and you'd think that makes it a lovely place to live in. But actually, you'll find that a lot of skanks have infiltrated the place, and they're shouting at each other in the street and throwing their vapes on the floor like they're an unwanted child. So you'll agree with me when I say that you should only procreate if you can afford to give the child the house Tweed, a trust fund, and years of therapy, because obviously if you're that rich and uppity, then chances are you're a bit of an arsehole, and even though the child will be at boarding school most of the time, you'll probably have a bad impact on their mental health, and that costs money, darling. But actually, no one should be procreating. Have you not heard of the environment? It's fucked. The place, it's full. There's no room on this planet. Why are you still having children? I mean, are you that in love with yourself that you're like, no, I must have another one of me? Christ, I'm surrounded by narcissists. Needs must. Tweed does not by itself. Don't say tweed. You've got tweed later on, ain't you? It's too much tweed. Darling, you can never have too much tweed. Or I'm talking to myself. Fucking hell. La, 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 la. Okay, let's try again. And throw their vapes on the floor like they're an unwanted child. That's easy to say if you fucking slow down.